Hi, Cheryl here from 24/7 Wellness and Living, and welcome today. Actually today I'd like to talk to you about a muscle called Quadratus Lumborum. I love saying it. It sounds as if I'm doing an opera or something. But anyway, I'm going to show you a diagram of the muscle and you can see where it is. So I'm going to hold it really close. So this muscle is Quadratus Lumborum. And if you can see, it has an origin insertion of the lowest part of the rib cage here, and then the iliac crest of the pelvis, so you can just see it there. So it's actually, this is the lumbar region of your spine, your lower back area, L1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and it's almost like you have two of them either side of the lower back area. So they're almost like two little pillars in the lumbar region of your spine. Now, one of the things that I spoke to you about many times is when muscles become short and tight, they actually draw our bones close together. So short, tight muscles draw bones close together. So if you can imagine on this muscle, which is attached to the lowest part of the rib cage, top of the iliac crest of the pelvis, if it gets too tight, actually draws your rib cage and pelvis closer together. So we end up with a thicker waistline. So it's nothing to do with all those pizzas and everything. It's literally Quadratus Lumborum actually compressing down. And what actually happens, as I say, is rib cage and pelvis get close together, waistline becomes thicker, and we almost have like a compression down in the lumbar region of the spine. So what I want to do is show you a stretch that actually will stretch this muscle and draw the pelvis and rib cage away from each other and create space and elongation and take that pressure away from the lower back area. So this is a great stretch I'm going to show you for Quadratus Lumborum. I'll just show you the muscle again. Origin insertion, lowest parts of the ribs there, the top of the iliac crest of the pelvis, either side of the lower back. So really inserts into that lumbar region of the spine there. So great muscle to stretch, and I'm going to share that stretch with you now. Okay, so we're here now going to work on Quadratus and Lumborum. So as I told you, when this muscle becomes short and tight, it literally draws our rib cage and pelvis close together. So literally the rib cage and pelvis squeeze down closer to each other, gives you a thicker waistline, puts a lot of compression through the lumbar region of your spine. So we really want to focus on stretching this muscle and getting some distance between the rib cage and pelvis. So we're going to come up to a wall, and you literally put the elbow up and turn the hand down. So the elbow turns up, and you want the arm maybe a little bit in front of you. And you can play around with the height, depending on your shoulder. You may have an injury or anything that, you know, causes you maybe not to hold it so high. So just play around with the position. It really doesn't matter. And as you turn the elbow up, you even start to feel that rib cage lift. And what we're going to do is cross the leg over in front of the other one, the one nearest the wall. Elbow turns up. We take a breath nice and wide and low into the rib cage. So you get that breath right in here. So we inhale, and then as you exhale, you literally start to feel the rib cage lift. And as it lifts, then you start to come over. Now the leg nearest the one that's crossed over in front, we want that weight to drop through the pelvis. So the pelvis is actually moving that way towards the floor, and the rib cage is moving up and over. So remember, I told you with stretching, we need origin to move away from insertion. So we don't want that rib cage coming up towards the pelvis, we want them to move away from each other. So it's a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, we really focus on rib cage and pelvis sliding away from each other. You can relax the head and just take a nice deep breath. Just feel that that rib cage is lifting away, and at the same time the weight dropping through the pelvis in opposition. Now the arm on the wall, you're not leaning against it. You're actually pushing down a little bit into the heel of the hand, but we're not pushing our whole body weight. So nice deep breath in, and an exhale. You want to come out slowly. And I'm going to come towards the camera a little bit. And you're going to see how this side is actually higher than this side. And I'm not putting it on, that's exactly how it looks. And I want you to do the same. So when you finish the stretch, go and have a look in a mirror and resist the temptation of like crushing your side down. You want to leave that nice elongation and just let the muscle just enjoy being in that open position and that stretch position. And you'll feel that sort of lengthening through the side. So go and have a look in the mirror, and it's good because it'll just give you a little bit time before you do the other side, because I don't want you to squish the other side straight back up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my other side. So I'm actually going to turn my back on you. So hopefully, I'm not sure, you might not be able to hear a lot of what I'm saying, but I'm actually going to be doing exactly the same stretch with the same teaching points, but I just want to see you see it from behind. So I'm just going to get back up. And then we're going to go, so back in, the heel of the hand turns up, the elbow turns up, leg nearest the wall crosses over in front of the other one. Deep breath, right into this part of the rib cage. Inhale, and as you exhale, lifting up and over. But at the same time, the weight dropping through the pelvis. So I just lift, pulling, focusing on a nice deep stretch. Rib cage and pelvis moving away. So really focus on nice elongation of the waistline and bring it out. So I took a little bit less time on that one, but I just wanted to show you, and hopefully you'll find that your shoulders will match up. And that's a great stretch for Quadratus Lumborum. I absolutely love it. And you just feel that really nice lengthening on the waistline and really sort of open that up. So you don't sort of feel so thick around the waistline. You actually get that nice space between rib cage and pelvis. So I hope you enjoyed this stretch. Try and do it as much as you can. For other videos like this, if you sign up to receive our newsletter, you get these videos sent to you a couple of times a week. So we don't bug you with it, it's just our content, and we send you some articles and these videos. We obviously put the videos on YouTube, so you can follow and sign up to get the videos that way and become a subscriber to our YouTube channel 24/7 Wellness. You can like us on Facebook, 24/7 Wellness again, and visit our website because we're updating it all the time. So once again, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I'm Cheryl Alker, 24/7wellness.com. I'll speak to you soon.